Man, what's with football players and lots of money moving from sketchy hand to sketchy club? And in particular, what's with Barcelona players doing sketchy shit like this? First, we had MessI, who faced up to 2 years for tax fraud last year. Oh, and Javier Mascherano for the exact same crime and same sentence time. Sorry about that. Now, Mr. Neymar, best buddies with the Biebs, is facing 2 years of prison time as well. His wrongdoing wasn't the same as MessI and Mash though, as Neymar is in hot water for his transfer from Santos to Barcelona in 2013. By the way, can you believe he's been there for 3 years already? Now you may be thinking, man, screw those privileged football players getting away with it because they're rich and famous. But that's not actually the reason in this case, or these cases. All three players, Mash, Neymar, and MessI, we'll refer to them as M&M from here on, didn't go to jail due to the fact that in Spain, sentences of 2 years and under are waived as first offenses. In essence, your first mess up is a gimme and you don't have to face your prison term. So like MessI and Mash, Neymar very likely won't see a jail cell. But what was it that was so messed up about his transfer? Well, it's pretty complicated, but here's a simplified version. Barcelona's president in 2013, Josep Maria Bartomeu, initially said that the €57.1 million transfer fee paid for Neymar would be divided among 4 parties: Santos, Caixa, another sporting consultancy, and DIS. Now, that figure of $57.1 million came into question, and each time it did, the transfer fee seemed to climb higher and higher than Bartomeu originally claimed. El Mundo reported that the transfer was actually €95 million, almost double, and allegations of misappropriation of funds rolled on in. It then came out that the transfer was actually $86.2 million, with $40 million of that going to an agency under the name of Neymar's parents. But again, time went on and the estimated transfer moved up to $94.9 million. So basically, it seemed like the more that info came out, the higher the transfer fee went. Apparently, Barca and Santos had an agreement as far back as 2011 in which Neymar would join Barca once his contract was up at Santos. And Barcelona left their first €10 million down payment in that same year. Neymar was scheduled to arrive in 2014, but apparently former manager Tito Villanova wanted him earlier. So, pushing the deal ahead a year to the summer of 2013 cost a further $40 million off the top. You can see now how hilarious the original number of $57.1 million is. And it gets even more hilarious, as Bartomeu revealed in June of 2016, quote, the cost of signing the player was €57 million, which is what was paid. €17.1 million to Santos and €40 million to the player's father. Moreover, he reached the final of the Ballon d'Or, an extra €2 million. Those €59.1 million and the €5.5 million from the agreement with the public prosecutor's office and the state attorney's office, that's the cost of the deal. But, as Bartomeu continued, quote, another thing is the overall cost of the operation, and this is an amount which is over €100 million. And so finally, with all that money flying in Neymar's parents' direction, that other investment group, DIS, had something to say about their percentage, as they were owed 40% of the transfer originally. And that's the general gist of the story. If you enjoyed watching this, please subscribe to help the channel out and get more Rabona TV videos in your subscriptions, and I will see you in the next video.